you guys, it's Elle. So I'm in my little robe, and I know that I've been, teasing that I'm going to be doing a kind of get undressed, kind of get unready with me, my nighttime anti-aging routine. It has taken me a little bit longer than I thought it would to record this because I've been trying out a ton of new products, and I really wanted to be honest and tell you exactly what really works. So it is nighttime and I am time to take off all of this makeup, and I really wanted to show you exactly what I do, exactly how I use my anti-aging products, and hopefully this will help any of you guys out there looking for the same kind of remedies. So I have full coverage foundation on right now, and I even have glitter on right now, so this is going to be a real test to take this all off and get the skin as clean as possible. And I'm going to try to give you a lot of tips along the way on some things that I've learned being an esthetician and doing this as my job, and also having skin myself. So let's get started. Okay, first I'm going to take off my lashes, and whew, I don't know if that to anybody else, that feels so much better. And why can I see like so much better? All right, so to start with, I use my Bye Bye makeup. This is my new obsession by It Cosmetics, and it is kind of like a cold cream, a makeup melting product. And it also, the reason why I like it is because I can use it on my skin dry, and it melts away all of your makeup, and it does not strip the skin. That's what I really want to talk to you guys about, is whether you have oily skin, dry skin, whatever skin you have, you do not want to use products that are going to strip your skin. You really want to keep those natural oils on your skin. And I know that's counterintuitive to a lot of my oily girls out there, but believe me, you are stripping your skin and causing your face to increase the sebum or oil production on your face. So you're actually telling your face by stripping it that you want more oil, an excessive amount of oil, and that is not what you want. This is just so extremely gentle. I just absolutely love it. And you can see I'm just kind of moving this around my face and really massaging it in. It leaves your face feeling extremely hydrated and completely nourished and all of that good stuff. And look, I'm just going right over my eyes. And my very light pressure, you guys. With aging skin, you want to treat it with a gentle hand, like a glove, kind of just caressing over your skin. And look, I can open my eyes, it doesn't burn, all that good stuff. Now you can use this and you can just kind of take it off with a washcloth, or you can emulsify it in the water and wash your face as you normally would. But since I'm here on camera, this is what I'm gonna do. And I have waterproof eyeliner on right now. I have so much on. And I don't ever remove that by itself first. A lot of people just remove their eye makeup and then, move on to the rest of their face. I don't got time for that. So I just do it all at once. I'm usually so tired at night that if I get to be able to wash my face, I know that's bad, I'm happy. All right, so now that that is basically off, it has removed most of my makeup, and I wanted to show you guys exactly how this works. And when you do it underneath the water, it will remove more of your mascara and eyeliner and things like that. But this washcloth will help to kind of start the exfoliating process. Now the next two steps I can't do in front of the camera because I absolutely need running water, but I'm going to take a gentle cleanser. This cleanser is by a company called Meuix. It is the Phyto-Nutrient Cleansing Gel. It's Purify and Nourish. So my oily girls, this is going to be my acneic girls. This is going to be one of your best friends. You can find it online anywhere under Meuix. I'll put the name below. But it is a gel cleanser, and it's not going to strip, but it definitely will clean and disinfect and, you know, antibacterial qualities to it, so it'll help with your impurities in your skin. But everybody can use this, but I do recommend it for my oily and acneic clients. And then I'm going to use it on my trusty Clarisonic Mia. And then I am going to exfoliate. Now, I exfoliate every other day because my skin is tough. So if you have more kind of sensitive skin, you're not going to want to exfoliate every day, maybe every other day, every 2 days. But this is something I really want to chat with you guys about. I use the Meaningful Beauty Super Exfoliant, and it is one of the only ones that I have found that actually really leaves your skin hydrated still, but you can feel the softness, the even texture of your skin, and I am obsessed. And what you do is you use this in between your palms and you work it around your skin for about 30 seconds after you have already cleansed your skin, and wash it off, and then you're ready for your next steps. But the one thing I really want to tell you guys about exfoliating is I get a lot of comments from you guys about, oh, I have large pores, and whenever I apply foundation, you can see the large pores, and blah, 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 all that stuff, which I actually have large pores right here, but they've gone down tremendously because of this step. Now, what happens is when you exfoliate, now these have microgranules in them, and when you exfoliate with an exfoliant like this, it actually is getting into your pores by the circular motions with your hands, and it's taking out the gunk and sebum in your pores. And the more you do this, or I should say the longer you do this, the longer you stay consistent, the more your pores will shrink. Okay, shrink, 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 and get back to a normal size. But the reason why your pores are so large are a couple reasons, but one, it's hereditary for some people, but others, most, I should say, is that your skin is just kind of full of junk, and it's kind of expanding those pores, and then they just stay large because they're just full of stuff. So exfoliating with a good exfoliator, not one that you can just pick up at a drugstore, you know, like the apricot scrub with like large granules where there's not very many. If you can go get your hands on this or one like it, the granules, there are a lot in there. So when you're rubbing around your skin, it will feel a little bit rough, almost like sandpaper. You won't be able to really feel the cleanser in between it, but that's what it's supposed to do. That's why you are exfoliating. So I'm going to do those 2 steps and I'll be right back. This is what my skin looks like before, by the way. Okay? And I'll show you the next one. All right, so I'm back. So this is what my skin looks like after I have done those steps. And there are 3 things that I want to say. First of all, when you wash your face with your cleanser, make sure that it is warm water, because warm water is going to open up the pores and allow you to get your skin a lot clearer. Second of all, a Clarisonic is not an exfoliator. Okay, a lot of people think that this Clarisonic or any Clarisonic is an exfoliator. It is not. It is a deep clean. It is a deep cleansing machine. So it's going to get your skin cleaner and more purified than your hands can. Now, last thing I want to talk about is exfoliating that I forgot to tell you. The reason why we are exfoliate and why it's important to exfoliate is because not only it cleans our pores out, but it removes dead skin cells, and it encourages our skin to produce new collagen and produce new skin-loving ingredients of its own, and it actually promotes healthier, more youthful, more even skin tone. All right, so in my opinion, I can always see after I give a good exfoliation that my skin tone looks a lot healthier. All right, so now that I've preached, let's move on. So what I do is I have this, now I don't do it every night, but I have the Oxygen Facial by Dr. Brandt, and what this does for me is it's called a flash recovery mask, and so it's an oxygenized mask. And so as I talk, I'm going to put this on so you can see it because it takes a minute to kind of work. But I put it on fairly generously. I have my mirror down here. And I avoid the eye area, of course, just like you would do with any mask. And what this does is it rehydrates the skin, it plumps the skin, it gives oxygen to the skin. So have you guys heard of an oxygen facial where they inject oxygen into your skin and it plumps the skin up? That is basically what you're doing with this product as well. And you don't ever want to skip above your lip, because as we age, ladies, that has a tendency to get a little crazy too. All right, so I'm going to let this sit for about 10 minutes, and you can already see it starts to foam up, which I love. Look at how crazy I look. I love that it starts to foam up. It actually tickles your face a little bit. But I really find my skin is a little bit more hydrated and re-energized after I use this. All right, so I can actually hear the oxygen kind of like bubbles like popping up and doing its thing on my skin. But while it does that, I want to talk to you about a product that YouTube made me buy. This Glam Glow mask. This is the firming treatment. I don't know, you guys. It is so expensive, and I've used it several times. First of all, you don't really get a lot of product in here, and I'm so sorry if anybody loves this. Please comment below, let me know what I'm doing wrong, but I don't feel like it firms my skin at all. I notice zero difference from this, and everybody raves about it, and I wish I was like that person that saw a difference from this, and I just don't. So, boo. But anyway, I'm going to sit here for another couple minutes and then I will be back. Okay. All right, you guys, so it's been about 5 minutes and I'm just going to gently take off this mask. And it just feels good on your skin. It's nothing, you know, nothing crazy. It just feels good. If you guys want me to do a video on how I instruct my clients and people in my life to do an at-home facial, let me know, because they're super fun. They're very DIY, and I just think that everybody can do with a good facial at home if they can't make it to their local facialist or their dermatologist office. So comment below and let me know if you guys want me to do a little do it yourself, so DIY series on at-home facials. All right, so now that that is off, my skin is wet. So something to remember, which if you guys watch my Get Ready With Me in the morning, I never let wet skin just dry. So let me go dry this and I'll tell you why. Okay, I wish you could feel my skin. It feels so good. Ugh. Okay, anyway, the reason why I never let any water sit on my face is because it's called trans-epidermal water loss, which basically means if you have dry skin, normal skin, or kind of combination skin, or even like rosacea, acneic, any kind of a skin condition that is just not like super normal, like regular skin, which I don't know anybody that has that. It basically means is that when you let the water on your skin, when it evaporates, it takes your internal water and your skin out as well. So it leaves you extremely more dehydrated. So make sure that you dry your skin whenever it is wet. All right, so let's move on to some fun little skin care. Where is all my stuff? Okay, all right. So I've tried this line out for a very long time. This is Osmotic's. This is the Blue Copper Prime. It's a perfecting serum. So what this does is it's actually a base for your skincare. So you just kind of apply this all over the face and all down the neck. And it is cooling to the skin, which feels great. And it kind of acts as a binder to the skin that's going to push your ingredients that you put on top of them into the skin farther. All right, so this is going to kind of act as your primer per se for your skincare. I only use this at night. It does say you can use it in the morning and night, but I have a tendency just to use it at night. I now go in with my eye cream. This is the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Triple Remedy Overnight Balm. And I use this at night because I feel like it really gives that area extra moisture, extra hydration, And when you're doing this, make sure you're really patting this in on the under eye, this bone right here, the orbital bone, and you're patting this in and bringing it out. And I have a tendency to put a little bit on my brow bone as well, because you don't need to put eye cream right up to your lash line. The skin underneath your eyes is so thin that your eye cream is formulated to work up into that thin skin and get to where you need it. And I actually do put a little bit above my lip as well, because I hate that area. Okay. Now, while that kind of sits in, I go in with, now I told you I was trying this new Osmotic's Blue Copper Molecular Repair Treatment 7-Night Ampule Series. This is for visibly increases firmness, elasticity, and radiance. It helps fight, reduces redness, fatigue, stressed skin, ageless skin. That's what it's trying to do. So I have actually used these ampules. One ampule is 2 nights for me. So I have used 3 of them, and I've used them for 6 nights. So I'm getting my use out of these, if we could say that. All right, so what I do is I put a little bit on my hand, and I work this all over the skin. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, because this is not something that you will use forever or for, you know, every single night for the rest of your life. This is a treatment-based product, but it is the only product I have ever used that I actually feel a firming and tightening sensation. I have never felt that before, like I really haven't. I mean, I have not, you know, tried the Guerlain Gold Primer that everybody talks about. I mean, I think it would be fun to try it, but I'm not about to spend that $1 million on a primer like that. But I know that it's more skincare as well. But anyway, I wanted to bring your attention to something that no one talks about. No one talks about this line. They did send this to me, but under no false pretenses that I would talk about it. If I didn't like it, nothing. I haven't been paid to say anything about any of these products. This is completely exactly what I do. So anyway, by me telling you that these ampules get you 2 nights, is you can extend this for like 2 weeks. All right, so anyway, right now I feel a tightening sensation. It feels really good. And if you kind of lay still, you're like, oh, I feel it. It's tightening. It's tightening. So anyway, I love that feeling. All right, so to end this nightly routine, and if I wasn't using the 7-night ampules, I would use just a general, either a hydrating oil or just a hydrating serum, something of that sort. So nothing, you know, nothing too dramatic, just something that has hydration that's going to really sink into the skin. All right, so have you guys ever heard of Egyptian magic? This stuff has been a cult favorite for many, many years. Basically, this is a hard oil that when you rub it into your hands, it becomes an oil. I am one of those people that like my skin to feel really lubed up and hydrated before I go to bed. And I usually do this nighttime routine probably about half hour to 45 minutes to even maybe an hour before I go to bed. So this all has sufficient time to kind of sink in. Now, the reason why I use this is because it is an oil. So if you guys know anything about oils, and if you don't, I'm going to teach you something. When you use an oil on top of your skincare, the molecular structure of the oil actually is able to penetrate deeper into your skin. So that's why I recommend for a lot of my clients to use olive oil, coconut oil, specifically coconut oil at night, especially for acneic and mature skin. It has antibacterial qualities into it and a skin softening qualities to it. But when you use an oil, it's able to penetrate further into your skin because, like I said, the molecular structure of that oil. So what do you think? You put everything else on first, your oil goes on top, it's going to push everything into your skin further. Yay. Okay, so that's a little tidbit from me. Also, I heard that there's some people using argan oil, and I love argan oil. Argan oil is beautiful. I just don't have that on hand, and I don't know a lot of people that do. So a lot of people cook with coconut oil, and so that's what you use. It's really a fantastic oil. But this Egyptian magic has been used and sworn by oh my gosh, so many gurus and so many gurus in my field, I guess. And a lot of my friends use it. So it's just really something you can pick up at Target, and I really love it. And oh, so when you do this, you go right before to go to bed, you can take a Kleenex and press it against your face to kind of soak up any kind of residual oil that you might not want kind of on your pillow. But I change my pillowcase about every 2 to 3 days because I go to bed with my hair wet. I have all this stuff all over my face. So that's something that you can do as well. But you can just take a Kleenex and just gently press it on your face, and it'll absorb the rest of the oil, and then you don't have to feel like it's getting everywhere. All right, so to finish up, I use either, where's my It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi. It's a lip balm, that's all. Or I use my Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer. It's a conditioning lip treatment. I always put on a chapstick, a lip balm, whatever you might have you, before I go to bed. Like, look, I like cake it on because my lips are dry and I want them to wake up and feel like supple and youthful and all that good stuff. My last tidbit is to take any of that Egyptian magic you have on your hands and to put it on the back of your hands, because that's where we also show age very, very quickly. So yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, aging is something that is tough for all of us, and I know that not every product works for everybody, so I urge you guys to try new products out and see what works for you. Now, I don't recommend you guys going and buying $1 trillion worth of skincare. There's a lot of great stuff made by Oil of Olay. They have some amazing products out there on the market that really do what they're supposed to do, but I really think that spending a little bit of money in your serums and in your exfoliator is where that's gonna really pay off. All right, so don't forget to comment below. Let me know if you guys want to see that DIY series, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with another individual that might find this anti-aging routine helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah. Bye, you guys.